Hey there, Magus Academy students, it's your headmaster, Professor Magus, and welcome to a very special video. What's the occasion? Well, we hit 100 subscribers! Woo! Yes, and I apparently scared the Gizzy. I am sorry, Gizzy. You're just gonna sit there with, no fucks given? Okay. Anyway, so, this is a very special occasion for the Magus Academy. So, for the, special video that I'll be doing today, I'm gonna be doing a Q&A. I may not have many questions, but I'm still gonna answer all the ones that I have found. And, the most important question has been, when are we gonna get more Pokemon Fire Red videos? I'm actually working on those right now. The PC I'm playing Pokemon Fire Red on, it started to lag on it. So you're gonna see a lot of that. So, I'm very sorry about if you're gonna see any of that. You know, I kinda play around with this, like, what are you doing, game? Whoa! So, with that question out of the way, here comes the real fun event of answering all the questions. I asked you guys to ask me questions on Facebook and Twitter, and I've just joined a community called Player.me, so you guys on Player.me, your questions will be answered. Your answers will be questioned. Anyway, so starting with the Twitter questions, which are only 2 questions. Kiddish Creation asked, what made you start YouTube and why? Well, way back in 2013, when I got the job at the grocery store, when I started making a little extra money, when my rent was cheaper and all that, it was like, and then, well, because during winter of 2012, when I was working at a family fun center, I really did not like it, but, you know, I made some pretty extra pocket money and all that stuff, and, so I decided, you know, I have a PS2, I have a couple games, you know, may as well start a YouTube channel and play games for fun, you know, it's just a little hobby. It also gives me an excuse to try to 100% a game, and also it gives my opinion on the game and all that other fun stuff. So, I guess that's where I started YouTube, and why. It's just I want to be able to communicate with people like you, and you know, share interests. And I'll probably collaborate with you guys, and you know, just have a good old time. So, yeah, that's what made me start YouTube, and that's why I started doing YouTube. So, and I'm gonna tell you the truth, I really did not believe in using so much social media, because I feel like I am throwing myself in your face. You know, I really don't like doing that, but, you know, as I started using more social media, I was able to start communicating with you guys, much as I'm doing right now, and, you know, that's how we hit 100 subscribers, so, Kiddish Creation, there is your answer. Now, a good friend of mine, Cynical Phoenix, asks, where do I submit them? Where do you submit what? Finals, over there in the corner, there's a little, there are these little, you know, those storage things, you know, you just put them in an envelope, you know, just throw them in, you know, I know you're the A student, but, you know, your grades are sort of the drop, you know, it's pretty bad. You know, we'll see how your final scores will be, so I don't have your grades or anything, you know, all I know is that it's bad. It's just bad. Yeah, but, where do you submit them? If you mean by the questions, you know, you submit them onto my Twitter page, my Facebook page, and the Player.me. On my Player.me page, you can post them on my wall, or do whatever, or inbox them to me, and then I'll read the questions from there. Maybe I'll actually start doing like a series like Jacksepticeye does, where he reads comments and questions on his channel, all that stuff. So, that is it for the Twitter questions. Now, the most that I have gotten, or on Player.me, I've gotten at least 4. So let's go ahead and start with Mythology Nerd 101. She asked about quite a few different questions. The first question is, if you could be reborn into a different century, what would it be? Well, for that question, I think that I would like to be reborn into not a century, but an era. The Victorian era and Renaissance era really fascinate me. So between one of those two, that's where the times of Leonardo da Vinci, William Shakespeare, or I think Shakespeare was a little bit after da Vinci. I don't remember off the top of my head. It's been a while since I've done history. So, but yeah, Renaissance and Victorian era really do fascinate me, as well as the feudal ages. That would be really awesome, you know, to live in those timelines and, you know, meet Queen Elizabeth and, you know, Leonardo da Vinci, Miyamoto Musashi, and William Shakespeare. You know, Shakespeare is one of my favorite writers, so that would be an awesome honor. So, also, favorite type of tree. I don't have a specific type of tree that I like, you know, all the trees love me, apparently, especially the California redwood, up farther north, from where I live, way farther north, of the California redwood, so, I think that's an awesome place to camp, you know, I wouldn't mind going camping there sometime, so, yeah, I guess the California redwood, so California represent! Favorite color scheme of Yoshi. Okay. With Yoshi, I love Yoshi. I would want Yoshi as a pet. You know, I've always liked the red Yoshi. I've always liked the blue Yoshi. Because I thought the blue Yoshi made you swim underwater faster, but the blue Yoshi actually, whatever shell it has in its mouth, can fly. That's what I like about it. I would have to miss like 10 minutes of work again. But still, blue Yoshis are cool. You know, I would like it. I would like a blue Yoshi. And the last question from Mythology Nerd 101 is hot or cold apple cider. I don't like hot apple cider. It's just, for me, hot apple cider does not taste good at all. It's just some weird thing. I would either have room temperature apple cider or cold apple cider. Cold apple cider is always the way to go. So, thank you for submitting your questions, Mythology Nerd 101. And now, for the second question from Player.me is Newmite47. Do you have a genre of game that you prefer playing? Well, to answer your question, Newmite47, I love playing all different kinds of games. You know, I like certain FPSs, you know, I'm not a big fan of Call of Duty, but I love playing Left 4 Dead, even though zombies are overrated. And, I've been wanting to play Team Fortress for quite some time, but I've been wanting to get friends together to do that, because I think playing Team Fortress 2 would be more fun with friends than just by yourself. So, mostly, as you guys have been seeing on my channel, I've been playing a lot of RPGs and action RPGs, so it seems that my channel is more revolved around RPG genre, even though I want to go into platformers such as Super Mario Brothers, and other stuff. You know, I want to eventually play Devil May Cry on the channel, but, you know, I love all different kinds of games, you know, just as long as it has a good story, just as long as the graphics are pretty good, even if it's like a Super Nintendo era, you know, because I grew up with mostly Super Nintendo and PlayStation. So, yeah, I guess that answers your question, Newmite 47. And Trisha Bear asks, shall I be your lucky 100? If you're your lucky 100th, then hooray! Congratulations! Lucky inflatable arm tube guy! I don't know. But, that answers your question, I suppose. And Focus asks, Facebook? Twitter? Are you trying to make yourself enemies? Well, the Focus, if you haven't noticed, Facebook and Twitter has always been enemies. You know, they make it look like they're best friends on the social media platforms, but secretly they're looking to stab each other. They're just trying to find the right time and the right place to sabotage. Actually, no. No, I don't think they're trying to make themselves enemies. But you know, it's a form of social media. You know, more people use different sorts of social media than the other. You know, like I mostly use Twitter because my Facebook page does not have as much likes. You know, it only has 16, where I have like 100 and something followers on Twitter. So to each to their own preference. It's not the fact that everybody's trying to make themselves enemies. It's just what they prefer to use. So yeah. I don't think I have any other questions. No, it doesn't look like it. I know this has been a short 100 subscriber special, and I bet you guys were expecting me to play a game, but I decided to sit down and ask questions instead. So I want to thank you guys so much for you know, helping me reach my goal of 100. You know, this channel is not just about me. You know, it's about you guys. You know, I want you guys to be able to ask me questions. You know, I want to be able to answer the questions for you. Let's see. Oh no! Cynical Phoenix had just asked me another question. We have a new question! Yay! So, Cynical Phoenix, I am so sorry I am, like, almost 13 minutes into the video. Cynical Phoenix asked, before you start, what got you into being? Who are your inspirations? Well, that is a wonderful question! Oh my god, Gizzy, I am so sorry for scaring you, baby. Anyway, what got me into LPing, you know, like I answered with the kiddish creation question, is that, you know, I thought it would be a fun hobby to do. And who are my inspirations? So, my top 5 inspirations. Number 1 is Chugga Conroy. Why Chugga Conroy, you ask? Because he is funny, he makes the best puns I've ever heard, even though there are other puns out there. Number 2 is Markiplier. Absolutely. Markiplier will always be on my top 5. A lot of people are gonna start killing me because I put Markiplier at number 2! Well, it's just I discovered Chugga Conroy before Markiplier, so, sometimes it'll be between chronologically of how I discovered these YouTubers. Anyway, so Markiplier, because, you know, Markiplier is like one of the best people out there. He's doing a lot of stuff, you know, he's doing a lot of charity live streams, doing stuff for Make-A-Wish Foundation, you know, it's just amazing. That's what really got me started on YouTube, is Markiplier's generosity and all that stuff. And I want to be able to give back to the community just as much as Markiplier has. All due seriousness. Number 3 is Josh Jepson. Why? Because it's Josh Jepson, and you knew that already. Number 4, Attacking Toucans, you know, those two, Attacking Toucans and Josh Jepson, you know, they've been my favorite YouTubers, because, you know, when they go on to do their stuff on their Versus channel, you know, I just can't stop laughing. You know, it's just amazing how, you know, it shows a good example of what a collaboration could be or should be. Especially if you guys are doing a race between one and another. So, let's see, I listed 4, right? Chugga, Markiplier, Josh, Attacking Toucans, yeah. Number 5. Can't think of a number 5, you know, there's a lot of favorite YouTubers, so we're just gonna leave at 4 for now. So, thank you for that last minute question, Cynical Phoenix, and thank you guys for asking me these questions so I am able to, answer them for you, you know, hopefully you guys get to know a little bit more about me, and hopefully you guys will, keep subscribing to my channel, you know, more fun content is gonna be coming out soon, and, actually may have a new job soon, and I was talking about it. As you guys probably know, because I talked about this all the time, I want to be a sheet metal apprentice. But my dad told me, there's more out there. Sheet metal might not just be for you. So I've been looking to go into carpentry. So yeah. So the reason why I want to do these trades is because of the Monday through Friday shift. Most of the time, I'll be able to have more time in the evenings to work on the videos and, be able to upload at a more convenient schedule. So, thank you guys so much for asking me these questions. Thank you guys so much for thinking that I am worth the time watching, and, hopefully I'll have a better computer soon so I can start live streaming so you guys can interact and hang out on the Twitch channel. So, that's it. This is your Headmaster, Professor Magus, signing off. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye-bye!